I'd like to ask Audrey Roy to come forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty impressive. Well, good morning and welcome. We're here for, I think, the 8th time to have a ceremony congratulating the boys soccer team on the state championship. In addition to that, we've been here 3 times with the girls teams for a state championship. So first of all, can we have a round of applause for the boys team? This is one of those interesting things that's become a regular occurrence here at Chazy, and I want you all to know, this is not usual that we get to do this so many times. 8 times is the record for the state of New York for a school for state championships. I did one other school that has 8 championships. They did it over about a 45-year period, and this has been done over 14 years. Pretty impressive job by the boys this year, a great season, and Mr. McAuliffe, again, has led the team to a state championship. I'm going to turn everything over to him at this point in time, and he will introduce his players.
Thank you. I just wanted to give a few thank yous out to some people who are here. The first group I want to say thanks to is the girls soccer team. We can't thank you enough for the support and how we saw so many of you there this weekend. You had a great season, not exactly what I know you would wanted, but you represented our school well, and it was so nice to see all of you, so many of you, in Middletown this weekend. So a round of applause for the girls soccer team. I'd also like to thank a few others. Calvin Castine, who is here again today and was here not too long ago, but just outside in a lot colder weather. Mr. Tregan and Mr. Norcross for the help with the team. Teachers, fans, parents. I also like to thank the Chazy Athletic Association for all they've done, especially people like Joe Morris and Kelly McCauley and others. I also want to thank Joey Trombley and Lee Barcombe, who did the wiry broadcast this weekend, which I know so many people listen to all across Chazy and across the North Country and across the country. My wife's grandfather, he's doing fine, but yesterday he had to go to the emergency room. He's fine. So he called my father-in-law from the emergency room and said, son, everything's fine, I'm in the emergency room. And he said, oh my God, what do I have to do? He said, bring a radio. So my wife's grandfather sat in the emergency room with a radio on his lap listening to the game, and then went into the emergency room, the actual room itself, and listened to the game and just turned it down while the doctor was assessing him. But he's doing fine, but more importantly, he actually was able to listen to the game, so good for him. What I'd like to say is about this team is that for all the teachers and staff that are here today, you would have been so proud of them this weekend. The way they handled themselves, the way they represented our little school and our little community. If anyone would have been there, you just would have been beaming with pride to say that these kids, these boys represented us. And I think of so many of you here, and I know the elementary teachers right now, they're all looking up here, and I know how elementary teachers work. They're all looking and saying, I had that one, I had that one. What they're also saying is that how many times that they put many of you boys against the wall during recess because of how you played on soccer, on the playground. I mean, it's possible someone like a Josh McCauley may have been on the wall a few times, maybe a Hayden King. Don't laugh, there's others, I could say. So, but I think what that shows is how we are one little glorified one-room schoolhouse, and how we all know each other and care about each other. And there's people out there who care about these boys when they were 4, and now when they're 18. And I think that's a special thing. And I guess what I'd say finally is that these boys have some memories that they'll never forget, special moments. And I think that's what it's all about. And for all of you who are in front of me, don't forget these moments that you have. I'm not talking about athletics, I'm talking about being here at school. I always say to them that sometimes the most significant moments in our lives go by us without us recognizing it. And one of the things I try to tell them and let them know is that these are significant moments. These are special moments in your life. So whether you're in kindergarten or in 12th grade, these are special days that you have here. And for these 27 boys, this weekend is a weekend they'll never forget. And I'm just very proud of them. And I think the very last thing I'll say is that I just want them to know how proud I am to be their coach. And the time that I got to spend with them. And I'm just a lucky person to be here and a lucky person to say that I'm their coach and I'm a part of this community and this school. And so I'd like to introduce my players. Junior Jordan Rattel. Junior Tristan Connors. Senior Eli Moak. Sophomore and scored 2 goals in the state semifinals, Heath Lucas. Junior Hayden King. Senior Carson Lawfield. Senior Hunter Bayshard. Junior Alex Chapman. Junior Bruce Juno. Senior Brendan Hostler. Senior Brian McAfee. Junior Justin Collins. Junior Aiden Huckrow. Junior Josiah Bouchard. Sophomore Rashad Blake. Freshman Tanner Connors. Freshman Riley Hansen. Sophomore Gabe Huckrow. Junior Preston Lauren. Senior Kyle Cahoon. Sophomore Seamus Andrew. Junior Matthew Parent. Junior McLean Dudiak. Our junior goalie, Ben Norcross. And our 3 senior captains, MVP of the Final Four, Nathan Trombley. Senior Josh McCauley. And Senior Connor Morris. Just the guy that scored the goal yesterday, no one important. And I also want to thank our ball boy throughout the season, Dylan McPhee. I thank everyone for coming out today, and many of you, and I saw a lot of little faces in Middletown this weekend too. So all of you who did attend, go to Middletown or came to some of our games, I appreciate it, and thank you all for coming today. But finally, what I'll say is, here is the 2017 New York State Class D boys soccer team.
Guys, if you want to sit down, you may. And just so you all know, they asked me earlier if they could have the rest of the day off. Unfortunately, guys, the answer is no, because school does come first. So you do have to stay today. Okay, that concludes our ceremony. I'm going to ask the secondary students to leave from the back, go out through that door and return to the third period class. And then we will start with the elementary going out through that door. Thank you all.